All right. So I know it's been forever and a day since I've made a video, and that's on me because I got busy and was like, man, I don't really want to do it, and going back and forth if I want to do YouTube. But we're going to be doing something new now. We're going to start working on my Jeep. It's a 1974 CJ5 with I think it's either a 258 or 458 CID inline 6. And it's got a dogleg 3-speed. And everything on it is good. I mean, according to previous owners, it ran when it was taken out. So, what we're going to do is just kind of get a game plan together to get that back in, get the engine, get the transmission, and then eventually go ahead and get the transmission, clutch, brake, throttle, put everything back to where I can get it up and running.
What are you game planning on?
Figuring out how I'm going to get this engine in. So it looks like it has motor mounts in it. Because I just need to know what bolt I need, what nut I need for it. Because it has the motor mounts in it. There and there. And it looks like it's it's on the block already. What I think I'm gonna have to do is get a new header because this header's flanges are ate up with rust. Yes, sir. Ate up with rust there, and then back here, the tip itself is mangled, ate up with rust there, and so header dumped inline 6.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at it, the flange here all tore up. Can't really use that anymore. So it'd either be spending money on new exhaust system, or I could do it roadkill style.
That's not tore up.
Well, right there where that gasket is.
No. It has a donut that fits inside here. And then when you put the clamp on, it draws this no, I'm wrong. It's got a O-ring right there, but you can take a pair of pliers and pull that in. All that's got to do is go inside of the manifold.
Yes, sir.
And put the gasket on here, and then it'll have a, well, there it is right there.
Yes, sir. The lock, the ring, put it on there with.
Then you'll have a top one on the manifold. Yeah, or bolts.
And then it's kind of ate up on the muffler, right there where it connects to the muffler.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of want to go with a roadkill style to where it's patinaed, where you see the rust and you know it's been through, it's
See,
had
what
a
do they
life.
call that? Rust,
Patina.
well, that's the looks of it, but they have a word when they put it all together and it's still rusty and everything.
Yes, sir. The videos I've been watching on them, they call them roadkills.
Roadkill.
Yes, sir. But I mean, it's got the Comanches on there. It's got the 258 CID. I know AMC put a V8 in it as a stock stock option. And eventually, later on down the line, way later on down the line, I plan on putting a V8 in it. Whether it's a 350 small or the stock V8.
Yeah, that's the only tire you really need to fix.
Yes, sir.
And all they did, I think it cost me $15. They pulled it apart and wire brushed inside the rim and
Yes,
the
sir.
edge of the tire.
Just kind of cleaned up that maintenance.
Rusty area, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And put a new valve stem in it.
Yes, sir.
I have not sprayed the tire to see if it leaks anywhere, but
I'm sure.
I'm
it
assuming
still leaks
that's
around the bead, that, or it's probably got a hole in it somewhere that needs to be patched.
well. If it does, if they blow it up, they'll check it out
Yes, sir.
down at Lyle's.
Yes, sir.
And they have a different type. Yeah, got it fired off.
It smells good.
I just clean that stinking thing out. But gonna have smoked onion, honey mustard, chicken.
Ooh, getting fancy with it.
Yeah. But yeah, they have some plugs that if they'll check it out, they bring, it's a whole lot better plug than what you shove. Yeah, a whole lot better than that.
Yeah, that, or sometimes I'll patch it. I'll just patch it.
Possibly. But even that, if depending on how big the hole is.
Yes, sir.
But that was pretty neat what they put in this one. They just shove it through the hole and pull it through, and it actually kind of creates a plug or a patch on the inside.
Yes, sir.
Where it lays over the top.
So it's kind of like a flat spot on the back. They push it through, and then it kind of expands on the top.
Right. Pretty nifty. That's the first time I'd seen a plug like that.
Yes, sir. And that I kind of want to start seeing, like, because I know I'm gonna have to put the speedo and everything like that, and I'm gonna get the wiring diagram and start figuring her out, because I think it'll be easier to work on it once everything's in. Because now it's hard to get motivation for it, because engine, motor's in there, transmission's in there, everything's in there, and
yeah. When does your dad plan on having the shop built out there?
we're gonna try and get it done by May
By May.
24th, because that's my graduation party.
Oh.
We're just waiting on the guy from Athens Steel to call.
Okay.
And as soon as he does, he'll bring steel out and start throwing it
Erecting
together.
it. Yeah, I figured it'd have to be out the 28 days of curing for the concrete.
Yes, sir. And that's kind of what I figured, is it was going to be 3 or 4 weeks after the fact, and then as long as it's not raining, because it kind of sucks to get a truck and trailer stuck.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yes, sir. So hopefully here pretty soon they're going to start throwing it together. I mean, we have a month and a half left.
Yeah, and replace all your rubber stuff and everything. All that is a
Yes, sir.
vent anyway.
But I mainly wanted to come over today, that way I could, like I said, get a game plan together and figure out what nuts I need, because I don't know if their hardware is in that tote or where the hardware is for it.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Because the motor mount itself has the bolts on it.
And you may,
those are already on there.
yeah, on the motor mount, you might want to make sure it's not cracked.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you'll get in and go, oh, look at there, run, run, start looking at the engine and go,
That or really roadkill it and throw a chain over the top.
That's a whole lot more than roadkill.
Throw a ratchet strap over the top, strap it down.
Southern engineering.
Oh yeah, there you go. But I mean, with the body mounts, I can re-engineer those, but the whole tub is off, so it'll be easy to throw everything in, you know. I'll get Mike and Caden, and we'll just pull the tub off, lay in the motor, put the tranny on, and then put the tub back on.
Yeah.
After we fix the mounts. But in order to do that, I want to make sure everything's ready. You know? I don't want to throw something in there in premature and then be like, oh
man. Oh, I have.
And like these brake lines, I want to get those pulled out before. So I
Yeah.
can do that here pretty soon.
That and the,
I don't think they're good anymore.
no, wheel cylinders.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you might be able to shoot some stuff down through there and kind of clean them out, but you don't want any kind of a
Well,
stuff
I'm sure the rust has gotten into
inside.
now.
possibility. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for the, all of a sudden wheel cylinders quit working for you.
No, it's usually not the best. And like right here, that just falling apart.
Oh, the ball joint?
Yeah.
I think I still have ball joint wedge.
If not, I mean, I'm trying to do it to where if you got a ratchet and a wrench set, you'd be able to do it in your backyard, you know.
Yeah,
Just
but
just for
to get the
learning
ball
experience.
joints apart, they make a wedge, and I think I've still got mine. And you just put it right in here after you get the nut off,
and just
and
kind of
hit
tap
it.
it, and it'll just.
and it takes it apart. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we'll have to look through toolboxes in there and see what I still have.
Yes, sir. Do a little old inventory. Now, I would have started all this yesterday, but yesterday I was weed eating.
Yeah, there are priorities.
Money's money. I need to make it
Hey.
as much as I can.
I understand that well. Gonna be a college boy pretty soon.
Yeah, I suppose.
Are you gonna do any anything this summer, or just wait till
I'm gonna work.
fall semester?
I'm gonna work all summer until fall semester. But I reckon I'll start pitter puttering around.
Hey, never hurts to do that.
Yes, sir. And
Busy and out of trouble. Well,
yes, sir.
almost out of trouble.
Well, if you can't be good doing it, be good at it. But I think that's what I'm gonna do, is shoot for, have the Jeep up and running and at least roadworthy to where I can drive it around the house by the time I leave.
Okay,
And that's a really reasonable goal, because
that's a reasonable goal.
September 3rd is the start of classes.
Ah,
So it gives me about 6 months.
well, you get your shop out there, then you can work as late as you want to. And oh, I got to go to work in the morning, so I better go to bed.
Yes, sir.
And you don't have to clean up and
Bring everything back.
Bring
It'll
everything
just be
back.
right there.
yeah. You might reseal your differentials.
Yes, sir. Because I think there's a slight leak. Just a small one. But I'm gonna go look if the hardware's in that tote.
All right. I had to paint that white so when I was packing up, I could think white.
You don't smoke my hitch.
I don't mess up my truck.
It looks like you already did. Texas is a little bent.
Well, that's when somebody rear-ended me up in Dallas.
Oh, that ain't no good.
No.
So we got le bolt there. If you see that right, yeah. But that mount is still good. And I mean, that's the exhaust manifold there. So, oh, is that? It is. That's sweet. I didn't realize that. So you're. There ain't no light. Hang on. Let me find a flashlight. There we go. Oh, it's bright. It's definitely a flashlight. Eyes. So, up in here, the exhaust itself has a lever, which is cool because you got your carburetor. Oh, carburetor right here, and it's tore apart, which isn't the best, but carburetor right here. No return spring or anything like that. Throttle and carburetor right there. Looks like everything is good, and I'm not gonna be able to turn that by hand, mainly because the fan's right there stuck. But radiator hose and lower, so that's good that I have those. I think actual first course of action will be, ooh, dang, I need to get better at doing it. Radiator, because, well, put the motor in obviously, and then put your radiator and inner fenders, outer fenders, everything like that, because there's a throttle pedal. Got your seats. There's my transmission. Front, well, that's the actual engine side. And there's my clutch engager. There's my clutch on the ground. Here's my drive shaft. And it's a dogleg 3-speed. That's extra motor mounts. But yeah. I think I might need a new clutch. Possibly. And everything like that. But I mean, I've got spark plugs, got a starter, got my clutch and brake pedal. I've got mirrors that just need to be polished. I've got everything to it. It just needs to be done. And that's why I'm starting to... What is that? Oh, sweet. That's why I want to start videoing it, is because it'll actually give me motivation, because I'm going to try and do a video a week, and it's just everything I've worked on that week. I've got a V8 distributor cap. It's an inline 6. I don't know why I need a V8 distributor, but that's cool. Glad I have that. Don't know what it's to. I don't know. I was given this box whenever I got the Jeep. Yep, so. Sit it all there. Got my clutch, brake return spring's still good, and that'll mount underneath somehow. I don't know yet. Set that there. Said sit you there. There's a brake light. A throttle for something. Not for that. My mirror. Reservoir. I don't know if this is the starter for it. That is a big starter. I also don't know where my flywheel is. I know for a fact that's my brake reservoir. Minty. Oh, is that what I think it is? Or is that, no. Okay, so I know my shifter is somewhere because the inside of my transmission looks really clean. Like, look at that. Look at that. For being, let's see, 51 years old, that looks really, really clean for a 51-year-old transmission. But like my papaw said, we're definitely gonna need new seals. She's leaking there. She is well used. We'll put it that way. I could have sworn that my shifter linkage was somewhere in here. And it probably is. I'm probably just overlooking it. But there's a lot of stuff here. But it looks like no hardware, just junk. Which really sucks. Because that means I have to get all the hardware myself. And I don't really want to do that. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh yeah. We found her. Oh. I have to clean that off and beat it off. But taking it. As far as that goes, I'll have to find that bolt or nut and then put it in, because my buddy, my coworker Mike, has a cherry picker that he said I can use once the day comes. But in order for that day to come, we have to get stuff ready. Like, here's my steering wheel. It's still connected to the linkage, which is good. But I've got a lot of work to do before the day will come. So, really need to find a bolt about the size, or something about the size of the bolt, because I looked it up and I could not find the hardware. I couldn't find the size, I couldn't find anything about it. So, luckily, I can brute force my way in. Set y'all here. I can brute force my way over and pick it up and figure out the size. Because violence is always the answer. Kidding, don't listen to me. I don't have very good terminologies. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Please. There we go. Put that there. I hope that's right. Yeah, it's right. Okay. Okay. I wonder if I could take that off. Let's see, 1/2 inch, nah, maybe 9/16. Both sides. So we're gonna find a 9/16 now. Nope. Actually, I know what to do. Because it is American Motors, and American Motors is American, it's in the name. You got a crescent wrench. Let me use my own sockets. Bobbleweed, bobbleweed. I've got the absolute unit of a setup for all of my wrenches. You know, just kind of thrown in there. All right, grab the 3/8. 9/16 is missing. Oh no. Okay, so we'll have to try 5/8, or not 5/8, half. Nine-sixteenths out of this too? No, but it's a quarter. Get my 3/8 to quarter conversion. No. Why would I ever have what I need? That makes jobs too easy. And we don't do easy around here. But we do find what we need. I got half and 9/16. Should be good. But yeah. Look at this. Minty. Absolutely mint. I mean, I couldn't expect any better. If it was any better, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Oopsie. No. Maybe. If we flip that here back. Beautiful. Half ain't it. But it is 9/16. What'd I tell ya? Shouldn't have doubted me for a second. Nope. Yep. Okay. That one broke. There. Oopsie. Can't see. There we go. There we go. Oh, and by the way, this is by no means the way it's supposed to be done. Oh no! I'm not a professional in any way, but I also need to be able to record what I do That way I can undo what I do, if that makes any sense. And that way I can also show the journey. Okay, let's find a crush wrench. Or a 9/16. This is metric. And my camera is very hot. No, metric. No, it isn't metric. Channel locks. Channel locks are never metric. Because they're everything. And for a backup, channel locks aren't that bad. As long as you're not stupid with them. Which me, stupid? No. Never. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Nice and gunky. Always put your nuts back, kids. That way you don't lose them. Because I already have to get enough nuts as is. That worked out surprisingly well. Now we figured out what that is. Because once we figure out what that is, we're set. Let's see, 27%. Not bad for 30 minutes of footage. But I'm gonna go get some nuts. Because once I have those, actually, washers and nuts, grade 8s, of course. Because anything less would be criminal. I'll see you at the store. Actually, yeah, I'll see you at the store. Alright, well, the bad news is neither Tractor Supply or O'Reilly's has the hardware I need. They don't have the nuts. Because it is a 7/16 by 20. Because it's fine thread. And that really sucks, because I was going to go ahead and pick up the cherry picker from Mike tomorrow. But it looks like I will be waiting another day. Unless we have them at work, because I work at Ace Hardware. Close at 6. So, hopefully, we have it. If we do, the video for tomorrow will include pulling the engine out of the shop and putting it in the Jeep itself, which is going to be really fun. I think that's going to be awesome to see it in there. Everything's on there, mounted, bolted, all of the above, you know. Because after that, we'll be able to put the flywheel, clutch, all that, and then put the transmission on. And then we're going to be able to roll. I mean, we obviously can roll now, but I think actually be able to, like, we'll be able to crank the engine over. That sucked, but that I see the vision now, and the vision's making me really happy. Because the guy I bought it from, it was his brother's, and the only reason he sold it to me for so cheap was he knew he wanted it to stay in the family, kind of, sort of. So once I get it cranked, running and driving, I'm gonna be able to be like, hey, I got it, and send him a video or even show him, because by then, hopefully, like my papa and I were talking about, we'll have the shop at the house built, and if we do, we will be able to, I'll be able to show it to him at my graduation party, because I'm a senior in high school. I'm working, I'm paying for the truck I'm driving right now. And with all that put together, I got the Jeep maybe 6-7 months ago, and it's sat since. My papa patched the tires, I got the brakes unseized, so I'm gonna have to completely replace the brakes. And that's where I'm kind of weighing my options, is if the drum itself is still fine, I'm just gonna get I'll just get the new hardware. But if the drum itself can't be resurfaced and honed out, I'm just going to disc brake convert it, which is expensive, yes, but completely replacing the drum brakes themselves would be expensive as well. So we'll get to that whenever we get there. But right now, I think getting the engine in and being able to crank it over and have it running is gonna just, it's gonna be so cool. And I'm so happy that I know all that's sitting between me and having that engine running is, well, at least have the motor in, is 2 7/16 by 20 lock nuts, as well as 7/16 split washers and regular washers. Because once I have it in, it's gonna be so awesome hearing it crank for the first time. Because my dad has a 75 CJ5, which is a year younger than mine is, and it cranks, drives, it always has. I bought mine in pieces thinking, oh yeah, I mean, it'll be cool to have two in the family, but also I'll have something I can call mine and I can drive myself whenever I want to just not drive my truck. I mean, this is a diesel, it's expensive. Gas will always, most of the time, be cheaper than diesel. But I also want to, so I promised myself that after this truck, because it's a 2019, oh no, it's a 2019 Dodge 2500 with a 6.7 Cummins in it. And after this truck, I really want it to be everything I own to be mechanical. So carburetor, everything like that. Because I want it to where I can work on it, I can tune it, and I can go rely on the people I know, be like, oh hey, I know a guy because my timing's out. Or oh hey, I know a guy because it's time to fix the transmission because it's out. And I really like standards. Yes, I have an automatic truck, but I want it to be, because that Jeep is a dogleg 3-speed. So it goes reverse, 1, 2, 3. Top speed of like 55. It's a town putter. You're not going anywhere far with it unless you've got a lot of fuel and an extra tank. But I think it's just going to be cool to actually have something I can be like, oh hey, I'm going to run into town, or something along those lines, you know. But I think this is going to be the end of the video for today. Hopefully it's uploading tonight. It is 7:30. I have some homework and stuff I have to do. but I'll have it uploading while I'm doing that. So here's to hoping it uploads tonight. Otherwise, it'll be up tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow's video, if I can find the 7/16 by 20 hardware, will be installing the motor. So here's to another day on the green side. See ya.